Hello, hello! So recently on Ramblings with Rebecca, we've been reviewing the dissertation that I wrote for Edinburgh's Law School. And also kind of giving some updates on what I've been up to recently. However, neither the Edinburgh dissertation nor the updates of what I've been up to recently included actual information about what I'm doing now. And it's time to start that process. However, starting that is going to involve a bit of a shift in ramblings, so I wanted to take an episode to dive into a little bit on kind of what the PhD process looks like and what ramblings is mostly going to be from here on out, because it will be a little different. Not in like structure and content and those kind of things, really, but as far as what I'm rambling, if that makes any sense. Up to now, I have primarily been talking about issues, themes, theories, topics, terms, groups, etc. That I had given a good amount of thought to. That generally I've written something about, or is well established in the literature, that kind of thing. So defining environmental determinism. Alright, done. That's something that, many scholars have done before me. I have, had classes on that. I've written papers on that, yada yada. So I feel quite confident in my ability to say something moderately accurate, informed, what have you, about the kinds of topics that I've rambled about previously. However, the kind of purpose and goal of a PhD is to start exploring topics that aren't actively, extensively written about. Things and, connections between topics that haven't been explored thoroughly before. And to start looking at terms that aren't, universally defined. Those kind of things. So, this is exciting, this is cool, but this is also interesting in terms of ramblings, and that I'm going to very much be shifting from here's what I know and think about a term, and I'm pretty sure that that's what I know and think about it, to this is something that I read about today. Here's what I'm thinking currently. And then I'm going to keep thinking and reading and making random conjectures about those same things for the next 3 years. So, for example, I'm planning to ramble about environmental peace building soon. Great. That's the general topic of my PhD. I should be able to say something about it. But if you press me for a definition right now on that, I'll do my best. I'll give one. I'm planning to give one in the ramblings. But part of the PhD's purpose is to push those ideas and assumptions and, start tweaking things. So what I say in the next episode of Ramblings about Environmental Peace Building may be completely wrong by my own thinking 2 years into the PhD. So I guess, essentially, this entire episode is just a big disclaimer, caveat kind of thing. Which is to say that I'm going to be talking. It's going to be great. I was somewhat hesitant to go on the record about these things, given that eventually I'm going to want to publish all of them, and I will have already, through ramblings, made public to the world perhaps contradictory information from what eventually my arguments will be. That'll be grand fun. But in the interest of, open, accessible thought processes and feedback, give me feedback, and kind of showing what a PhD process is like, we're gonna do it! So be forgiving. And please, honestly, do push back. That's part of the process of ramblings, and part of why I started this was to share what I'm doing, but also hopefully to start conversations and get people to feedback and, give other things. So, if I say something in these upcoming episodes, and this is from here on out, and also from previous, that you think is wrong, that you don't like, that you want to, that you have a different idea about, if you think there's a case study I should look at, whatever, please get in touch. ramblings@RebeccaFarnum.com. And yes, these things are on the record, but no, these things are not definitive. In that, know that quite possibly I'll change my mind, and in some ways I should change my mind about all of these things, because that's what a PhD is all about, is trying to figure it out. So here we go.